So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Wrexham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. And he's quick to return it.
And he was alert to it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Wrexham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going...
And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm a real fan of this fella, Lewis Skelly, who I see as a real all-round midfielder. He can do everything. I've seen him play every role from a number 10, breaking lines with his lovely little intricate pass.
Mullen! It's anyone's ball now. And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Pedri. And now they can spring out of defence. Still goalless. Marlen. Marlen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scott. This looks promising. And he's managed to get... And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Wrexham really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oosterwolde promptly onto that, and that is that.
Out towards the flank.
Pedri. The ball has bounced loose now.
Foden.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The most accurate pass. And it's Scott. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Roma are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance for a shot! And he's there to clear it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Now it's Marlen. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a pop! They want to be quick to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nico Williams. Knocks it into space. Now it's Marlen. Oh, right place, right time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Now here's the delivery. And he's cut it out. And he's gone looking for safety. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedri opts for safety. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He has found the way through. Pellegrini attempts a clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, and we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how...
Big chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Evan. And here's Marlon. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the counter is on. And he was quick to react. Scott. That's tidy. He's having a hit! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Pellegrini. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Foden. Ekitike. And he's had it nicked away. He's on it, can he get away? Scott. Plenty to aim at here. Shot at goal! Oh, terrible pass. So what can they make of this? Now it's Williams. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pellegrini tries to pass it through, and the shot! And it's come back out to him, and it's in! They are playing them off the park! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that was asking for too much. Scott.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Now Nico Williams. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Pellegrini. Marlon, he is onto this. De Jong. Foden. No, that's been intercepted. Nico Williams. O'Brien kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden. De Jong. Foden. Always onto this, and it's made its way to him. There's the shot! It's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's Pellegrini. Pedri. Foden. O'Brien spots it and intercepts. Ekitike receives it in a good position here. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ekitike thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So could they be onto something here? He might be in here! Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Foden! A finish right from the top draw! Deep into injury time! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
A quick
What
reminder
are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game. And